Alright, what's going on guys? Clips here, and today I'm back playing MWR, and I'm going to be telling you guys another story of what happened to me the other day. This one's kind of like a creepy story. So, the other day we decided to go to Best Buy, so I just wanted to look at some stuff for my setup, and leave a like if you want to see maybe a setup video, because personally I think my setup is pretty dope. But anyway, so I was just looking around and I was just like looking at shit there, so I decided to go over by the computers and look at the computers. But I was probably looking at computers for like 20 minutes, and I go over to this one computer and I'm just like sitting on it, and all of a sudden I see this guy walk in, and he makes like a beeline straight for this one computer. I thought he was gonna steal that shit because he hopped on there so quick, like he knew what he was doing. So he hopped on there, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So he hopped on it and he just started like typing and shit. But all of a sudden he looks behind him and he sees me looking at him. So what does he do? He moves over to a different computer, and I was like, alright, so he's not gonna steal something because he's going over to a desktop computer. It's not like he could slip a desktop computer into his pants like a laptop. So he goes over there and he's like paranoid, like big time. He's like looking around and shit. So I'm getting kind of like scared, like what the fuck is this guy doing? Is he gonna like shoot someone in here? Is he like planning something? But I just keep carrying on with my business, just looking at the computer, and he keeps going on with his, but he just keeps like looking around and shit for like people who are looking at him. And so I decided to go behind him and see what he's up to. Sure enough, this man is not up to some normal shit that you do on a Best Buy computer. He's on fucking some Cisco website, and I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I'm pretty sure you could like do some hacking stuff on it. But he's on that, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But I'm standing behind him for like a good 5 minutes wondering what he's doing, just staring at his screen, and all of a sudden he turns around and he sees me and he flips out. When I say flip out, I don't mean that he like said anything. He just started looking around like real creepily at me, and that my heart started to pound. I was so scared at that moment. So this creepy guy sees me staring at him like dead on, like a death stare, and I just pretend that I'm still just looking at shit behind where his computer just happened to be. But that wasn't the case at all. I was looking at the screen trying to figure out what he was doing. So I think he knew that because I was just staring at him dead on, and like I said, he freaked out at that point. So I was just like, fuck it. I just smiled and walked away. I was like, I'm not trying to get like shot or something. As I was walking away, I was like, this guy's gonna fucking shoot me, or he's gonna come up behind me and stab me. That's deadass what I thought in my head, but I don't think that's what his intentions were. I think his intentions were to like hack somebody who maybe like fucked with him, I don't know. Maybe he was getting like bullied and he wanted to like hack his bully, but he was not doing any normal shit at all. At that point, I was like, I want to get the fuck out of here. I don't want to stay in here, because this guy was just scary as hell. And I wasn't trying to die, you know. I want to keep playing COD. That's all I'm trying to do, and this guy's like fucking freaking me out. So another 10 minutes probably passed by, and we're just like sitting there watching what he's doing. And the whole time that we're watching what he's doing, he's staring right back at us and watching what we're doing, basically. Even though like we're not doing anything wrong, he's basically staring at us like we're doing something wrong. But I walk behind him again, and this time one of the workers walks by, and I don't even think the lady that walked by worked in that department, but she walks by, and before she even says anything, I don't even think she was gonna say anything, he goes, no, I'm fine. I was like, what the fuck? This guy's talking to himself now? He's like paranoid because nobody says no, I'm fine to somebody that never even said anything to me. Now I'm freaking out even more, because now I'm like, this guy's definitely doing something wrong, because he's basically talking to himself because he's afraid that somebody's gonna find out what he's doing. So I just go back to that computer that I was at the first when this story started. So I just went back to that computer and just continued to like watch what he was doing. And this whole time, he didn't stop what he was doing. He just continued to fucking type on that motherfucker. And he just continued to do whatever he was doing. Maybe he was hacking and I'm lagging again, I don't know why. Maybe he was hacking something, maybe he was like planning some shit to do to someone. But I did not want any part of that. I was so scared. So I was like, fuck it. So I go over to security. I'm like, listen, this guy's fucking creeping me out. Cause you know how they have the security at Best Buy in the front, I guess, so nobody steals anything. They have the security there, and I'm like, this guy's creeping me out. He's like paranoid. He keeps looking at me. He's probably not gonna steal anything, but I think he's like hacking someone. So I told him that, and the guy was like, alright. So he pulls up on his camera, like zooms in on what the guy's doing, and he's like, I got this. And he's just watching what the guy's doing. And after that, I just walked out of the store. I was like, fuck this, I'm not getting killed, I'm not getting shot, stabbed, whatever. So I just walked out, and that was the end of it. I don't know what this guy was planning to do, but I guess that's the story of a creepy guy that I met at Best Buy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and my recent videos will be popping up on the screen right now. Show some support on those, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.